Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostle elders, the GM message to go out to the highways and byways who deserve the double honor. In peace, mercy, and blessings to the icon out there pushing the truth in the four corners of the earth. Slack of the video. Skipping. I hate that. I just wanted to go this quick video to basically back up the understanding of John 3:16 of we Christians, man. So I want to get a few scriptures on these Christians, these hypocrites, man. I'm just gonna let the scriptures do the talking, so it won't be like a long video. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2. I have spread out my hand to all the days of a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that is not good after their own thoughts. The rebellious people, the 2/3, walketh in a way that was not good. Christianity is not good because that's another doctrine. That's a religion, man. Yeah, we might read the same book, but you preach the same the doctrine of men. A people who provoketh me to anger continuously to my face, that sacrifices of gardens and bread of incense upon altars of bricks. Yeah, you 2/3, man. You Christians, man. Not only you Christians, any Israelite that's in a religion, you basically you're what it say? It says provoking me to anger to his face. You provoked the Yahweh Shem Shai to anger to his face, man. So it didn't like you, because you can't hide from him, because all his eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun, so he knows everything that you're doing. But this specific subject is talking about you Christians, man, which remain among the graves and the larger the monuments, which eat swine's flesh, you Christians, and broth of abomination things in their vessels. So you provoke with the Most High to anger, you do all types of sin, and then like he said, who eat swine's flesh. I don't know if that's symbolic or not, but that could be on a physical sense too, because at the church, you Christians like to eat pork, and the scripture tells you not to eat pork. So this could be literal as well. That's the beautiful thing about the scriptures. The scriptures could be twofold. The scriptures can mean multiple things in one scripture, and they all can line up as long as you got the proper understanding. That's why the scripture says, with all thy getting, get understanding. Which say, stand by thyself, come not near me, for I am holier than thou. And Christians like to act like they're holier than thou, man. I be watching brothers at the camp, man. These Christians, man, especially when it talks about the cursing, the so-called cursing. Man, you Christians act like you don't cuss, man. You probably cuss 24/7, and you spend 3 hours in the church not so-called cursing, and you're holier than the brothers who still go to the highways and byways and do sit-downs and lessons almost every single day. Well, fuck it, every single day. And you only so-called in the scriptures in one day, and only for like 2 or 3 hours, and then you going back to doing wickedness, man. You talking about that's why the scripture says, stand by thyself, for come not near me. Because these Christians we don't want to follow the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shai. We basically want to follow our own doctrine. Y'all can stand by yourself and do that. I said, because that's the wrong doctrine. That's not love, so to speak. Which they don't know what love is. For I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose and a fire that burneth all day. So this is the smoke in the Most High nose, knowing that you Israelites and his religions and philosophies and doctrines are basically like idol worshiping, man. That's the first commandment, that thou shalt not have no other God before me. So that's the smoke in Yahweh Shemir Shai's nose. And when smoke gets in your nose, man, you can't stand it. It's like it gives you like a squint your nose, so to speak. It's like, man, like, what the fuck? Like, it makes you mad, you know. So let's get this other. Let's get this Matthew 6:2. This is Matthew chapter 6 verse 2. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets. You know what? This is also can go into you Jehovah's Witnesses, because y'all a bunch of hypocrites too. You know, that they may have glory among men. And you Christians, you hold Jehovah's Witnesses, and you Catholics, you have glory before men. You got glory before the people. The Israelites are despised among the people. You have glory before the people. Everywhere you so-called Christians go, everybody glorifies you. You know, everybody loves Christians. But if a Hebrew Israelite, everybody hates the Hebrew Israelites. You know, blessed art thou that are persecuted for my sake. You know, the scripture also says, if the world hated me, the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. And that can't be talking about no Christians, because don't nobody hate the Christians, man. Everybody respect Christians. But if you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, everybody will look at you like you stupid. You know? So blessed are they. Slakia. Verily I say unto you, they have the reward. Yeah, you Christians and you Jehovah's Witnesses and you Catholics, you Israelites, you have your reward on this side. And that reward, the fact that you got the earthly reward is you're gonna have to die, man. You're gonna have to get hit by either the plagues, the famine, the pestilence, or the nuclear fire, man. You know, you're gonna have to die on this side and come back into the loins of the elect, because you have your reward in the glory of men. You're not getting spiritual gain, basically. You're not getting like spiritual coins, tokens. You know, you're not getting anything spiritual. You getting glorified, you getting praised among men, but you don't think about the Lord, who is most important. That's the person that you need to impress. You know, that's the person that you should do everything in your power to basically give him a good impression about you, so to speak. It's just like American Idol or whatever. When somebody get on the stage, you got the judges, and then the person that's performing is doing their very hardest best to impress the judges, so that he can go to the next level. That's what the elect is doing. We're trying very, very hard to please Yahweh Shemir Shai. Even if we fall, you know, we still get right back up and still keep going like a soldier. A soldier falls, but he gets back up and he just regroups. So we're trying our best to impress Yahweh Shemir Shai, that we may receive that crown of life. You know, that we may receive that crown. So to hell with this world, man. To hell with these people. You know, we want to impress Yahweh Shemir Shai. We don't want to impress you niggas, you heathens, you niggas and you heathens. You know, we don't want to impress you. Why we want to impress you? We don't like you. Why we want to impress people that we don't like? We hate you, because all y'all are wicked and y'all are evil. The scripture says, if you love me, then you will hate evil. Basically, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. I think it is, and hate the evil and love the good. You know, so let me get this last scripture. This is Matthew 16:12. And they understood how they that bade them not aware of the leavened bread, but the doctrine of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And which, when Yahushua came unto the coast of Caesarea Philia, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say I am?" This, oh, hold on, Slacky. That's going into something else. Hold on, Slacky. Yeah. 11. How is it that you not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware the leaven of the Sadducees, meaning the Pharisees and Sadducees. You should beware of them, man. These wicked niggas, man, and these doctrines, because they'll basically false prophets, man. They'll come, they'll basically just try to impress you with their doctrine or whatever, basically trying to convert you. Us Israelites, we're not trying to convert nobody. That's the thing that people mistake us for. We're not a religion, and we're not trying to convert everybody. I hear the Akim say it all the time. We are not here for everybody. We're here for the elect. And that's what people can't understand. Because in religion, in Christianity, especially if you got a Bible, Christianity teaches that everybody can be saved, that everybody can be converted. But the Hebrew Israelite doctrine, only the elect is going to be saved. All Israel's going to be saved, but they're going to have to die first. But the elect is going to be saved. The 144,000 and 1/3. That's who we for. We for the elect. We're not for everybody. We're not for niggas. We're not for heathens. So we basically we beware the doctrine of you Sadducees and Pharisees, because what the wicked Sadducees and Pharisees was trying to confound Yahushua of his doctrine. And what the 2/3 and the heathens do? They try to confound our doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which they can't do. You cannot do nothing for the truth, you cannot do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. You can't do anything. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, so to speak. We know what you're trying to do, because the Yahushua went through it. You wicked Pharisees and Sadducees and Pharisees basically try to confound him of his own doctrine. So we're not ignorant, man. We know, because the word ignorant means not know. So we know that all y'all trying to do is just trying to make us disconnect from our power, so we could be nothing like we were, But that's not going to happen. Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Well, that's not going to happen. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who still go out to the highways and byways and endure in peace and blessings and mercy to your Akims out there pushing the truth from the four corners to the earth to these stupid idiots. With that, I say Shalom.